about minimum wage right now, because facing criticism from the left, we have officials from the Congressional Budget Office. They're defending their analysis of a federal minimum wage hike. The CBO's report claimed raising the minimum wage to $10.10 could result in a job loss of about 500,000 workers. The high end of that estimate was 1 million jobs. White House officials, though, they're calling this report inaccurate, but the director of the CBO is standing by the findings and in part saying, quote, "I want to be clear that our analysis on the effects of raising the minimum wage is completely consistent with the latest thinking on the economic profession." Meanwhile, some of America's biggest corporations are grappling with how to handle a possible increase. Gap is giving a pay raise to its 65,000 minimum wage workers, taking them on their own accord to $10.10 an hour. But mega retailer Walmart says it remains neutral on this issue. There had been reports saying the company was looking at supporting a nationwide federal increase. But Chuck, let's start with you on how the White House pivots off of the CBO defending back. Because with the CBO, it's, you can live and die by the sword when it comes to them and going on their numbers.
Well, especially the White House, who feels as if, and more times than not, the CBO has been on their side on policy, or is at least confirmed what their arguments on various policy issues, whether it's on immigration, which is a big one, about how many jobs it would create, or even on the health care law and on the debt, but when it comes to the deficit. So I was surprised that the White House has been as aggressive as they've been at trying to push back on the CBO on this, because, you know, they look now just as petty, and it's almost as if, you know, basically you agree with the CBO only when they agree with you, and you're not respecting them as this fair arbiter. And at the end of the day, they seem to be, we don't have many fair arbiters, it feels like, in Washington. They seem to be the fairest arbiter on this.